Paper X. But Loud here with a very recently excellent performance, and going into Kawanzin and Aspas is dangerous!
Instantly traded. Bringing him down there. Pull was offloaded, door starting to rotate, but a smoke in their face. It's utility just being exchanged. Only the 1-for-1. Forsaken's caught his timing. Les has no idea to jump spot as well. He's not going to be ready for it! Forsaken pouncing.
Love that from Forsaken. He gets aggressive whether he's playing the Cypher or the Astra in this composition. And punishes Les. That jump spot, tons of pros do it. But it's not a great one. Something has fallen, though, on the Jet lurk. So it's a 3v3 still. Many opportunities. But there goes the IGL, the team captain.
Kawanzin left to try and salvage it. We brought down 2 years. It's 1v2. Damage done to Mind Freak. But Forsaken's reposition is excellent. How do you really be ready for this one? Smoke dropping away. It's the right click. And he is so good with the pistol rounds in their previous series against Fnatic. It's one of the things that set them ahead of that team.
Absolutely. They were winning pistols, winning bonuses, getting up to spots where they had momentum, and the ult had good signs. And I love the way that Forsaken path there. With his Astra, he's going to be able to put down smokes and creep up alongside the door and punish Les if he's intent on jiggle peeking that angle. It's a very common jiggle peek in the meta right now, but it doesn't do you too much.
Natural movement from Jing. Straight into the side though, clearing through into the back of it. Big stack though from Loud. They're looking to try and fight over this one despite with the pistols themselves.
I like the cancel call, but they've inserted Jing.
Bloody hell, he's all the way deep into the man! Donating the weapon, but not before receiving two. Space granted and gained now, over towards B. Plant will start to come online, less attempting to punish there, but will fall.
Tui's pretty far out of the action with this donated judge. Doesn't look like there's going to be too much he's able to do. I'm sure Paper X would like it back, though. Forsaken taking a duel against Aspas with only pistols in hand. And Forsaken gets the better end of it. One of the things that impressed me the most, actually, watching that Loud Fnatic series, Brent, was how good the form looked from Loud. It was missing during Tokyo. It was missing, actually, during their opening match against DRX. But the Loud players were on fire during the game where they took down our back-to-back winners of trophies. Tui's getting cheeky with it.
Yeah, a bit of a tap. I mean, no one's near. He's just hoping that they run.
We could see some phenomenal individual clashes.
And here's a real form check. Early fight by something, but has to dash away. Disengaging away, conceding from section of A.
And already Jing building up deep to his showstopper. 2 orbs away. In theory, could get those online, but Loud have control of Rubble, so it would be tough.
They're leaving something posted, but Loud, look at this. It's a double face.
What a lovely play.
Really nice discipline.
Excellent reclear through towards B. And like you said, very good discipline from Aspas and Kawanzin playing there together. And I think Tui's has a great idea that this area is being recontested, and especially with the Prowler information.
Definitely going to know now. Smoke's being propped up and dropped down. No Blazer leading through into the connector just in case.
And I like that this has pulled Les over. Les goes to cover B. Leaves C a little more open, and Loud have got a great defensive stack here.
Plenty of players ready and waiting. Aspas no nade to try and deny this plan. One still Jing in through the back using the Astra util as well just to set himself onto the close angle. Plant going down. Jing was hunting for something. Slight kill there. An opportunity granted, presented. Mind Freak getting low, not enough for the kill. Close to the corner still. Damage definitely being done, but a player advantage all on the side of Loud here. As long as they play this one together, they should be able to sail through. No problems.
And Forsaken's used his Astra utility, now trying to take a duel over towards stairs. It looked a little labored, but he got Sadak.
Yep. Close down to the corner. They are cleaning up a few of these. Still Mind Freak alive, but just cannot reset the movement. Not in time for it. Loud survivor. 2 players left.
Still excellent damage, Ben, on the bonus round. Yes, it's not a conversion from Paper X.
Big investment. Makes sense that they might want to slow down the beginning of these. A lot of information granted to them so far.
It's close to coming up. So Loud are going to fight with their Raze Fade combination over towards Mount. It looks like there's a Paranoia setup potential here too from Tui's.
Power to clear. Broken. No reveal.
You see teams running this 4-player over towards the C and B orb setup fairly often when the attackers are close to getting that ult online, because it can fight over the B orb and the C orb at the same time. but Forsaken's taken space on A. And that way, you know, Jing is going to be able to move back over, get his showstopper. You have something posted up on stairs. PaperX have almost immediately found the gap here within the first 30 seconds of the round.
Pixel angle by Sadak. It's all about reaction times. Here's the orb. Don't know they're close now. Door opened up wide as well. Where do the stars get laid down? Drop down. No smoke. Something's still holding this angle for them, but it's being contained by Loud. Look, not really stepping over the skirmish lines for now.
And Aspas chose not to push out of B and get his ult online. He has nade. Oh, the vulnerable doesn't quite catch though.
Yeah. Potentially would have been a kill there, but...
And there was no smoke over towards Heaven either, and Device just allowed to bunny hop around the corner.
Missing the combo. Still, Mind Freak holding towards the back of the site now, dodging that horn, but it is being watched for. No, not quite! Sadak needed to win that fight. Mind Freak now towards the back. Fox in the pen. It's a 3v5. Good enough. Bring him down there towards the backside of things. Aspas. Yep, Divide caught unaware here still. It's something to the side. An exchange. The explosive with the showstoppers. And yeah, only one kill on one side of things.
And Mind Freak being able to pick up 2 in this position. It is brutal that Sadak was watching that while still losing the duel. And then the showstopper v showstopper jinked. After a good bonus from PaperX does its damage.
Whoa, something is deep. He's been surrounded now, needs some help to try and bail him out. Pushing him, yes, the weaponry is weak, but it's still going to do damage and it's still going to bring him down. Tasty prize earned, but the reaction is there from PaperX. He's going to be trying to lead it straight through into C, close to the corner, inside the smokes. This is more than dangerous. Sadak, an absolute menace. Takes out 2 of them, takes out a 3rd.
What are PaperX doing trying to sneak into the smoke? Now it's all just left up to Forsaken, who does hit a flick without having too much damage taken. Still fairly healthy. A 1v3 is not impossible, but Aspas is coming around behind with the op.
Yeah, earned that one. Forsaken wins his fight.
Well, there's one major threat taken down, and Sadak's only on 12 HP. This is still doable for Forsaken.
Plenty of time to work with on top of this. Committing the Cosmic Divide now, throwing something new into the mix. Definitely obfuscating it.
And love this smoke as well. A lot of players started using this just on the corner. Look how much Sadak's vision is obscured, not just by the ultimate.
30 seconds left.
Tuck to the corner though, there's a weapon earned. 25 seconds left.
He would have to hit the headshot.
All fading. Here it is, comes down to this fight. It's about to be taken. Sadak's tucked to the corner. Star, time. Planning, not in the usual spot, can't be spammed. Sadak's just walking forward. On 12 HP, drops down, fakes it with the pistol. Making noise, making them think that he could have dropped down, but still holding his ground. Sadak waiting for his teammate, playing together with him and 2 is, but when he's this low, brought down to a crawl, 2 years, spotted with the reload. Excellent reposition, can hear it surely with the footsteps, still needs to land it. Here's the tap as well, door fake, and 2 years.
Scenario. Loud have won the MasterCard Thrifty by PaperX making this play. What are they doing walking into the smoke there towards Waterfall instead of clearing out the site? They've already lost a player over towards Rubble. They haven't over the place.
It's weird. Nice for something, but Jing has been forcing for the judge most of the time. They are really running it down now. Out towards C. Seekers unleashed. Over the top of the updraft, making sure that they clear most of it. Shorty dealing with Timmy. TP engaged. This is ridiculous by something. What are you doing?
No initiator utility used there, just trying to make the play. Down in economy, felt like he had to do something. And the lockdown has just scared them all off.
At least forced out, but Forsaken can't win his duel out. Aspas was watching for it. The rotation and pivot into C. A tap at the door. Trying to hide it once more, but if you're going to be running all the way to A, I mean, Aspas is already there holding this ground.
And the 3 players from PaperX have got a Bulldog, a Judge, and a rifle with no armor.
It's up to Aspas again. It's going to be here, and surely he wins it out. Beautiful with the reset. Satchel's over the top in his face! Jing! Oh, giving him a taste of it. Southeast Asian ranked gameplay. Right at you on the big stage.
I think less quarter pixel there for sure.
But they are still holding for this one here. They can surely see the jiggle. 9 bullets left, out to the side. 2 years, shuts it. Right down, 1v4 for Divide. An impossibility.
30 seconds
right
left.
over his head though. Hiding from it still, less.
Clean.
So yeah, just a smoked across here along with the flash as well. Satchel up into the high ground position. Rocket let loose, sent wide though. No kills found there. Jing, Prowler does connect. Aspas is dodging and juking. There are too many bullets raining his way. And the Sheriffs, oh, they sing.
Aspas hard committed to that one, and Kalanzin was caught trying to help him. Stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Here we go. Damage still being done, though. They're just poking themselves wide out into the open, not using the smokes to hide here. And they are all grouped up towards tree. Sight gained. Not too many rifles salvaged, though.
Something's in a bit of a passive position as well. He's the player with the rifle that could make this round a reality.
Loud have already cleared out, at least towards rubble here. Diligence being shown, so this is one post-plan position that they know is going to be clear.
There isn't very much utility for the retake, though. Just one smoke. That blocks off the players in tree.
Trailblazer spots it. Jing still holding close here. Shotgun flash to set it up. Out wide, jumping shot right through the box. It's a 2v2. Has the nade, but he's tight close to the corner here. There needs to be coverage. It's not there. Divide now left to do so much more. Cannot hit the transfer.
Oh, and he's only just got it. I think he's got milliseconds left on this defuse.
Sadak doesn't have it.
All the difference in that round. But technically a Red Bull clutch from the grave. As Paper X with absolutely nothing in this round.
Oh.
Managed somehow to reflection on the other side with something.
Straight back in again, though. Look at this. Offloading the utility. Fight taken. The bullets are rattled, and the casualty is mine-free.
But with the Astra still alive here, there are chances for Forsaken to still call this round and get them into sights. Aspas and Kalanzin have been re-clearing B with this high-low setup fairly frequently, and here it is again.
Flash to center, the missile dodged, Loud! That's magnificent! Aspas and Kalanzin. You can see the idea from Paper X, but now the spike's just been dropped straight through into the choke point. Divide. Too much for him to overcome.
This setup over towards B is immaculate, but if Paper X start getting the read that this is happening, think about it. At the start of the round, you're getting Raise Fade utility over towards A rubble. And then you're seeing them on both rotated to B. Lotus is going to be a map about how you fight over rubble and how you open up the rounds, basically. How you manipulate.
Might be able to do it again, but so far, Loud really showing why this is their map pick. Stars laid down here with a showstopper earned. Prior! Sadak! Nasty businessman. Shuts down the ultimate. There was so much danger with that one. You know the consistency is there. Okay, kill found, rifle gained, a bit of an upgrade. Mindfreak, one more TP to escape. There's no more shots going his way. It has led Loud to a bit of a scramble. Look at the positioning of the players on the minimap, all over the place.
Yeah, the paranoia is split apart. Aspas and Kalanzin, who've been trying to play a buddy system so far on the defense. Forsaken continues to prod over towards C, but it hasn't pulled anybody other than less. Certainly feels like it could be a B hit with a bit of pressure towards C and the door opening. But Loud have read this perfectly. 3 players ready to defend A, and that's where this is hit.
The positioning of Kalanzin here is fantastic. If he chooses to commit the Nightfall, Seekers need to be broken. There's a Horn, a Pit, potential is there, but Sadak thinks twice against it. Jump spawning around the corner. Les, he's gonna hold it and he will! Ripping them to shreds! Then we'll pass the choke point.
30 seconds left.
Huge ultimates used in this round. Forsaken with 5 health and 15 seconds.
Has no win these.
Has no hope.
You just do not win these.
Sadak and Aspas are spraying position there, ready to collect. Be that with a high-low setup towards B, or a Nightfall pushing them into less over here towards the breakable door. It's clashing, almost team fighting.
It just feels like it ends almost in a coin flip here. Using the util again, the snakebite layer towards the back here. Something that really just blinds it open as well. Dodging all the util. Everything's being thrown at it. It's an absolute skirmish. A bloodbath occurring. Finally, a pause in the play, at least for the round for now. But the advantage still for Loud.
And these pauses are where Loud have been going back to re-explore towards B and look for the lurker and see if there's any adaptation. So now Paper X look like they're getting the read just a little. You can see by the way that Jing's taking this space, he expects them to be there.
Almost lined up, 1 HP still surviving. And it is still that 2v2, Cosmic Divide. Giving them a chance into it. Dropping down, movement, whiff there, but still, less starting to get a jog on now, starting to get a move on. Lockdown. Looking to break this. Jing does have a nade, but he can't really rebound it from this particular angle. He's going to try for it. He's going to try for it. It's cut on the corner. so damn close. It breaks it! One obstacle removed. But Loud are still in this one. TPing close! It's messy, but Jing, sole survivor, that's the ace!
A pistol against Loud, who looked immaculate at them against Fnatic. A Thrifty that came out of nowhere with 3 milliseconds the difference. And then an ace from Jing. Perfection. I'm sure Alex's emotions were flipped towards the end there. They're allowing Loud to take rubble control at the start here, and PaperX are pushing more towards C. They haven't actually put that much pressure on Les throughout this map so far.
And here it is. Not slowing it down, pivot straight into C. Les, chance and opportunity. It's vulnerable up, I believe. Yeah, snakebite to K damage, all kicking in with the turret. Finishing him off.
That's a huge amount of damage to both of the double duelists. And Forsaken hasn't been able to take any space on the lurk because Kawanzin's Prowlers and the spam from Tui's was pushing him back.
Where do you take it from here if you are PaperX? I mean, this pit is in your face. Do you choose to just contact through? It's a thorn in your side. They don't really have map control anywhere else. And 50 seconds left in a round, that can quickly dwindle.
It seems like the comm here is for Forsaken to try and open something up. He knows that the players have been jump peeking that, and Tui's finds it this time. He's got info, but he hasn't actually called anyone around. Kawanzin's still spotting from the door.
There's Mind Freak on the lurk. A ping into the corner. This is being watched.
But
They're
not well
spotted,
enough.
not well enough. Les is taken out. TP to disengage, and this is really just going to tether a couple of those players from Loud over towards C, not knowing which way this is going. I mean, PaperX also finding it difficult to really pick and choose the position here. They want to go straight into B with only 15 seconds left. The players are in position. Aspas with 2 satchels, he could seek to deny this. Potential is there still. 10 seconds. Plan not denied is being covered and closed on. The gun duels. It's evened, but it's all Loud now, reigning supreme. Holding that heaven angle. Tucked up close to the corner. How does this one play out? Devi, reposition, he was spotted, it's pre-fires, it's all cleaned up! And dropping down, Kawazin
At their best, but had a real fall-off in form throughout, I mean, the slump, essentially, for Loud. But I've been mightily impressed with what I've seen from him in the last couple of matches at Champions. I was a little concerned in this round when
I want to
Aspas...
see Jing right now with a showstopper. There's going to be 4 players meeting them a bit further back with the positioning. Here it is, they don't want to slow it down at all! You can read it and weep if you are a PaperX fan. Jing falling there. Where's the pivot guy? Breaking the door now. Forsaken taking all the space up towards B. He's got the spike alone here. Let's not seek to try and collect an easy kill. Doesn't peek it, doesn't overextend, just waiting it out. Loud know they have the player advantage.
Mind Freak's waiting to collect onto Kawanzin. He's only got a Sheriff. But Forsaken has got to stop this. They're going for the pull play?
Yep, deep flash into the corner. Forsaken, he's still close here. He needs somebody to help him out here. Where's the util? Bit of whiffage. It's labored, it's messy, and the bullets are running out. Nightfall, they're still close. Something! Over the round, the knives expended out, but it is a 1v2, and he just cannot land the shots.
Excellent there in that half. Trying their best to funnel them into the stronger spots. With Kawanzin and Aspas being the big playmakers in my mind. Everywhere on the map that they were up for a B trap play, potentially off the orb. But action may end up coming into something sooner than he anticipates.
And the dash is activated so early, as soon as he hears the smoke.
Yeah, incredibly early.
But this is just being held by Loud, it's going to be wasted.
I mean, it's one thing to use it off a haunt or something like that. I mean, perhaps that was thrown actually, and we missed it because Kawanzin's on cooldown.
A little bit of a poking and prodding for the pistol round here.
They're trying to go for the trap play, springing it, and Sadak's coming around the back, seeing if he can find a weakness in the other side of things.
Full rotation though.
Bit of a stalemate here for the first 40 seconds until Jing decides to contest. That's another first death for him. His 6th so far of the map.
It's just Jing trying to punish the fact that the Trailblazer was being broken, but Loud, I think they only shot that with 1 player. They baited like there was only 1 player there. There's all 5 of them waiting to receive, so Jing caught out in the open. It's a haunt though, needs to be dealt with. Something, chance to shine. Has to respect the util though. Gets sent flying straight through into the back of the site here. 30 seconds left. Give or take now. Reinforcements have definitely arrived. Here's the damage yet to be done. Smoke in their face is brutal. It's excellent. Dropping over them. Ships in the night, but it's all jumping right clicks all day long. Enough surely to get the job done. Lined up for
trying to create different trap plays around the map. One at B and then one over towards C. Loud making sure that they didn't fall into either of those. Found the first pick on Jing, who went over aggressive, and they've been able to
meet them over towards A.
Loud with the weaponry though, just back off. They don't want to take these fights.
Got to spam that. Dash backing, something still alive. Do they really want to fight over this? Yes, they should with the weaponry. They should be favored, but you never know. It can just turn on a dime. Damage is being done with these pistols. More than that as well, hunting for the chance and an opportunity, but it's only Forsaken as the last one left, and this will mean that Loud have a really solid lead in this series now.
We've seen quite a few rounds where Forsaken's been the last alive. Just throwing out Astra utility for the rest of his team and stuck in an unwinnable...
Loud. Oh, hello. Team receiving the brunt of all that utility, and it does grant the space over towards PaperX, both on C and A.
Yeah, this is interesting though, because Loud are looking to try and re-clear through Mound. And how do Forsaken and Jing respond to this? One Prowler broken, and they back up, respecting the space.
Here's the second wave of utility, just being used to clear forward. So the game plan here is to try and get these orbs for Aspas.
And this is actually, because Loud are making so much noise and throwing so much utility over towards C, it looked like something, and Mindfreak wanted to poke out a little towards Rubble. But it's difficult. Where do you go? Just straight into spawn? You have to kind of wait until Loud commit to the C push before you can over-rotate like that. Kind of through the attacker's spawn.
Looks like the committal's going to be happening sometime soon. Let's retrieve the turret back. Jump spot from Forsaken is very good. Haunt in through the back. Pull, excellent. On top of Mound. Definitely coverage. Jing. He's left to do the most here. He was able to return the fire, but can he get another kill? Oh, spacing and positioning is so damn good by Loud. Making their mark known. And noted at that. All the way onto the site. It's all theirs. 2 years. Gonna lock down the flank with the ADS Bulldog. Bad time for a reload. Something. A chance.
These players are so weak.
They are weak. Definitely winnable. Pushing back and away. Something. Wins it out. Absolutely magnificent.
What is this? The sharp shooting onto Sadak and Kawanzine. And then the last two players have scraps of health. Always double facing on their way into the site. But they just couldn't manage to stop something.
Loud went out of util though. Send out their own paranoia. This is the time that they want to try and fight over it. What's the adjustment? Backing away. PaperX being the victors for now. Despite there being no kills. They've set up Mindfreak in that 4 position. Have a chance now for the re-clear. Prowler is through and over. Smoke in their face.
Look how heavy PaperX fight over just keeping Mindfreak in this position. Almost all of the utility for both teams has been used just to keep this war of attrition in a complete stalemate. Mindfreak can something keep this space.
Yep. Jing and Forsaken pushed up towards C. There's really just nothing else to do it. Has to be just clearance, making sure they trade each other. Smoke propped up. This is so
with
cheeky.
A judge. With a judge.
They don't want anything to do with it. They don't want anything to do with it. But you're going to be walking right back into the A stack once more because that space you just gave it up early on. Horn's back online. It needs to be broken. It is. There we go. It's face together. Triple up. Forsaken. Going to be going fast with a rotation here. Something. Definite chance for him to do something.
30 seconds left.
But loses the duel. Didn't happen in the prior round at all. And Les finds another.
Wow.
Big shooting from the Loud players. Putting down those threats as they appeared. Oh, and here comes another
he's
one.
Not messing around. I mean, there's no time left here. He's got him off the plant. He's buying a bit of time. Here's a showstopper. Has to be committed. Round to the corner. Kill collected. Follow up through.
Bunch of it to try and dislodge Mindfreak earlier. And then coming around here, they just all swing together when Mindfreak doesn't have a smoke up. Right? That's the big difference maker, is that Mindfreak was smoking that choke point repeatedly, what we were witnessing. And something is looking to try and take things back into his own hands. Empowered by the 1v4.
Yeah, there's going to be a turret in his face, though. Doesn't catch it. You could hear it jumping around.
He's like a border collie nipping at the heels of Loud, just chasing them into A.
He has to respect it, though. Overstay is welcome too much here. The site's going to be given up. Plant for Loud. VALORANT surrounding them, not giving up heaven control. There's a nade. Clear them out, definitely. So, look at that damage that's being done, and it is crispy from Aspas. To hold his ground and survive, though. Can't quite land it, actually, against a lot of these shots. Dropped down to 5 HP.
Still going forwards, though.
Yeah, wants to try and take the fight towards them. Respected to a degree here. PaperX, though, right back at him. Blade Storm, something! You're nasty with it. An inside tree, door rotated, 2 years, winning the duel out. Tap onto the defuse to buy.
Oh my god.
Knows someone's there, door has to be rotated. Seeker still in his face, it's happening, the defuse is broken. But time, potentially there, Mind Freak!
Duelist Ultimates did so much there. Aspas walked inside the smoke with only 5 HP. And the updraft play is immaculate. But I mean, one of the are getting put into spots where they should be able to create enormous advantages and win out these anti-eco rounds. And PaperX's individual form says no.
This time, well, definitely seeking to gain all that space. There was no waiting it out for the util right at the beginning, off the rip. It's all broken though, makes them worry. Yeah, with the rotation, starting to try and take that space up.
Huge
ultimates
here
by Mind Freak. So difficult, but yeah, lockdown. This will be used to clear out the site.
It's uncontestable, unless Jing was literally anchoring on site and the rest of Loud are there ready to pounce. This is a free A. And the PaperX retakes have been fairly decent, but that time, in the previous, they caught a player going aggressive and had a showstopper to come back in.
Those
tools not available.
Yeah, working into the pit instead. Cosmic Divide. Cuts it up through into tree.
Les has a great spot.
He's in the backstab position. He's got to try and do the most here in this real spot here.
Everyone on Loud is just shoved in a corner.
Unless, again, if he contains this fight out, Forsaken wins it. Still, all towards tree. Cosmic Divide's going to be fading, and the pit is really not being brought down. How does this get fought? How does this get taken? PaperX are scrambling. The positioning here, losing time on the clock, is working so hard against him. It comes down to just random spray into the pit. Everybody falls.
In the spot to be able to make that round.
Because if everybody's playing tree control, yes, you have a pit there, but it can just flip just like that. Like we saw, I mean, something was just running and gunning inside it. Everybody was. The barriers are dropped.
Here's that B trap play again.
Only something watching with the op as well for that C contact and control here. This could be a battle on multiple fronts.
Loud were very good at dealing with this on their pistol round. They basically only have pistols again. 2 hero rifles for less than 2Es.
Want to note though, all that space towards A was given up for free, so PaperX. See Forsaken. Puts up the smoke here. Does he seek the spam? No, the orc's just being picked up and given. This is so damn dangerous. Don't want to give away a rifle. The shots are definitely going to be going wide now. Does Forsaken have any help at all? Yes, I mean, there's a paranoia and a smoke in his face, still tucked to the corner. Definitely some danger here. Jing!
There's no way.
There's so much damage! What is occurring? You can't see a bloody thing. What a decision. But just like this, it's given over a rifle. Les already had one. Brought it into the round. Maybe they can pick up a few more. And yeah, there's one just planted there. Aspas has got it now, just like this, man. I mean, it was weaker guns coming in, but Loud.
The flash, Brent, it didn't catch anything. Divide doesn't think there's anyone towards A anymore. And the ultimate from 2Es, I'm not exactly sure what, I mean, I think that's just a check, right?
Yeah, clearing out the
so that Les might
door.
be able to get a bit of a walk through.
Means he only has to worry about heaven.
Devi has another flash, but he looks like he's going to peek it with his face. He's not going to see a thing. So it's only Mind Freak.
Yep. Themselves on to be here. Plant coming through. Mind Freak. Flash. Repeat is being dodged so Loud. So good with the covering fire. The coverage is there. 2Years is a monster right now. And
look, with nothing.
I mean, that's just a bonkers beginning. That is just ridiculous.
I mean, Forsaken goes for a peek there because he knows that he's given up a lot of A rubble control, and he gets...
Entire map so far here. So pull and a nade. Sets up PaperX over towards rubble. A lot of faith in something just to make sure that he holds down Mound. Aldo avoided, gives him the Q. Nanoswarm actually misses there. There was a chance for something. Could have ripped somebody's head clean off.
Something spotted the Raze and the Fade player there. Aspas and Kawanzine both seen over towards C.
The upshot fired. Loud want nothing to do with this. Gonna start to back away.
And this has actually pulled Mindfreak further away than he has done before over towards A. He's still going to be able to jump spot for info, but not really fight it as heavily. And that's a pretty big difference. Usually PaperX has been trying to maintain that control. Loud now creeping back into C, hoping perhaps that something with his operator has been shifted from this spot, but he stays firm and hit the shot. Aspas down to 2 HP.
Yeah, dropped all the way down. It was a warbang. No kill. It's unfortunate for him. Satchel across Nano Swarms, a snake bite, all hidden, near-sighted, and away, but PaperX seeking it as well. They don't want to give up this space. They want to be jumping straight into them. Tavai is an absolute menace.
That's the danger with this squad, to be honest with you, Brett. Anybody at any point can step up and have a monstrous round. Tavai, arguably, Sadak has got a Bucky in this round with his attack side Viper. Never feels good. Something has dodged it. Something has dodged the horn.
Inside his own smoke. Prime for the taking. A nasty shot. Connection onto Aspas, but now no time wasted, is it? Loud. Trying to take control of this one towards the back of the site. There it is. Paranoia is used. Has to back him away here inside the smoke. Still tucked to the corner. What kind of timing is he waiting for? He's called it out to the rest of his team with the tap onto the plant.
Here comes the pressure from behind
onto the
Forsaken and Jing.
Trying to take Mount control, and something's still there. With the operator caught in the corner though. Eventually cleaned up and taken out. This is all over the place. It's a scramble. A Defy once more.
The faster the PaperX get, the more mistakes Loud are making. This one, just an excellent play by Something. It's reasonable that Loud would have some oversight there, but they weren't controlling towards spawn because the flank was coming. Loud have just won a Thrifty. They might need another.
Well, here we go. Nade at the feed, 2 years. Evacuation attempted successful. Backing away, but still the util set flying on either side here with the rifles and the rocket. Aspas. No kill claimed, but still PaperX can't afford to overstay your welcome because Loud are here with a vengeance.
3 rifles now and a Guardian, so Loud have made upgrades off the back of this. Picking from the carcasses of PaperX. Forsaken on a bit of an off angle here that may catch Aspas if they start walking into A. It's a fairly nice crossfire between him and Tavai, who's just been a monster in these last few rounds.
Face your
Nightfall. Tavai's out wide.
Swing
for so damn wide for the util and a knife out. 2 years.
Why is he going knife out?
Not a clue. Reset of the movement. Cowzine stems the bleeding, stops the danger for but a chance and a moment here for Something. Haunt though, once more, Cloudburst.
They haven't heard it.
Surely.
Cowanzine's not looking.
Oh. Jump spot. Shot fired, but now a rifle upgrade picked up. 11 bullets left here. It's a 1v2 though. Surely you don't win this one. Surely the setup is there, and yes, it is. Loud.
Every time one of the teams has low eco, they're able to come out on top. And PaperX, I can understand why they would want to fight super hard, because the faster they're playing, the more pressure they're putting on.
Tavai and Jing. Cover going out. Holding on to control of this one. Mindfreak. Mindfreak close. Prowler. Is there a Paranoia going to be used to offload any of this one here? Yes, Mindfreak uses it finally. Connection onto the 2, but pushes them away. B main spots it out. That is a lot of players and a lot of information. Something.
He's just sprinting towards them with the op, trying to gobble up this space that he thinks is not going to be taken. This is a nasty way of getting value out of his knife and operator buy.
We'll be clearing towards that area here. Odin spray. Forsaken, knowing now that they're disrespecting him with the util across wide. Locked down. Now placed out. This will be pushing back over towards the anchoring players onto B.
Jing still has nade.
Forsaken's got a node and he can spam this line of side angle. He's got the ping on it already. The damage narrowly avoided is being done. But still, plant starting to come through here. Jing saving the nade for a rainy day, and that's just about now. No real commitment onto him, and now straight through Something. He's got the knives in hand, and it's short work, slicing and dicing. The disengaging away doesn't overstay his welcome. Door rotating, open it up. Still going to watch for these players. Back to the wall. Cowazine none the wiser. It's up to less, and he is weak. Drop down, 37 health. Forsaken can soundly stick this one now, knowing his teammates have got his back. Jumping around. There it is.
I've been so impressed with the way that Loud have been double clearing through spots, but they didn't through this, their own Viper wall. And that was a major punishment from Something who was playing odds and ends, but they're fighting heavy over rubble, and here's something once more.
Something with the operator, seeking to lay claim, at least one of the lives, no, avoiding all the damage their way.
He picked up a Judge. He's got a spare Judge on the floor.
Just in case. Spamming down this line though.
No way.
Something close to the corner, door rotating. This is an awkward angle for him, has to drop the cloud burst. See Les, hot on his heels, seeking to try and take that timing here, close to the corner, still once more. Satchel into the side, this is Loud, starting to swarm, all the way through, Sadak! He's taken out a remove, showstoppers there, Jing! He's removed himself from the fight, but surely the damage done, no way! Aspas threw it to the back, a chance to salvage, a chance to claim it all the way through. The 2 years left alone, but we are happening.
A sniper Judge by from something. Sadak is walking forward, getting ready to use Pit. Jin comes in, goes 1-for-1 inside, and it's ended by a dash shorty. Excellent run in Tokyo. We're headed into overtime. Rifles across the board. Nobody making any unusual investments here, but Les taking a much more aggressive position than we saw from him usually on the defense side. It was Aspas and Kawanzin with a bit of a buddy system, and most of the time the defending team's fighting over rubble. This is going to feel different for Paper Rex, and usually when this spot was open, they took that space quickly with Forsaken or something.
Dash now active for something. Plenty of shots ready and waiting here. Targets definitely being acquired, but 2 years shuts that one down. Still has to back away here. Or will he have his team to help him out? Yes, Aspas. Dropping down towards the back. There's a pull in away. It's Sadak. Where's he pulled that one from? In through the smokes. Hook line, sinker, and Loud.
For them, I'm sure it feels like getting back into a winning position. Something that they might be thinking to themselves they deserve. But you rebel control with the nade.
They're going to make it feel like it. Look at the damage done. Something obliterated. Not brought down though. There is a heal there, but a smoke in his face. Still dash there. Active as well. Paranoia, or not the Paranoia, but the Prowler itself.
Well, now Loud have heard the aggressive utility and the op. So how does Sadak read into this?
He's so bloody active with it. Moving around the map here, just trying to get the wallbang angles onto it, but the door breaks. Loud funneling their way through now. The B site, open for the taking, but they don't have heaven control. Good nade. Pushes them away, backs them away, buys enough time here for Kawazin to get the plant off. Post plant is looking impeccable right now. Sees all layered up with a util here. Sound cues taken away, and Sadak's going to be really that last line of defense as well when this gets recleared here. Drop shot, missing wide. Sadak caught out, but 2 years is also going to be holding this crossfire. I mean, it's all going to be decided essentially onto this. Paper Rex! What are you pulling out now? It's absolutely ludicrous, but Loud seeking once more to salvage it, to save it, containing it all the way. Swapping out the guns, rifles in their hands, jumping in their face, it's a shorty play!
Excellent post-plant positions. And Les is over towards B main. They have a player ready.
No way.
And these shots that are coming through are just bonkers. How do
they could have had a read that now is the time that a pivot occurs. Change of direction. Odin spam.
Recovering it, taking that back.
And once more, no real utility used over here from the defenders. So are Paper Rex going to try and take this space aggressively? They hide from the Prowler to begin with. This is going to make it very difficult for Kawanzin and the rest of Loud to get good information about what's happening behind this smoke.
Here.
And they have to commit so many resources to helping Aspas on B. They have 2 players and an alarm bot there. At some point, Aspas and Tui's are likely to fall off and just leave this to the alarm bot. But the question is, do they find the right timing?
Trying to fake it out. But really, not a lot of noise being heard. It has pulled rotations away. Loud moving away from the site.
It's all of this bad information that Kawanzin is getting.
Gives it up, still playing. It was back to essentially the spawn.
What a way to throw something different into overtime. This is magnificent from Paper Rex. They're getting the plant down before Loud even know that they're there.
Yeah, not a single sound cue made until now. Into the post plant. And how does the positioning get played now? Retaking this one, Aspas. It's going to be hard pressed with the operator. He's still locking down his one angle, and the footsteps, do they get heard by Devi? Really expect this one, don't really anticipate it.
What's he looking away for?
Not too sure still, it's there. Covering fire. Lead raining down onto them. Loud, with so much to do now. And time is definitely ticking. It's all being used up, dropping down onto the side here. Something off to the side. He needs some help a little bit. There it is. First one found. First one collected. Many more ready and waiting. In the face with the spraying and praying. It's Paper.
Contacting through, denying all of the information that Cowanzin was trying to get with the Haunt, with the Prowlers over towards A. The adaptation is just masterful. Recognizing that Loud in OT had not been putting...
Yeah.
This is it, PaperX.
Ball has to be dealt with here. Something's holding, but the operator has to respect it. Use the dash to back away here. Sadak's crossed. It's being cleared. 3 players close. Do they really watch this angle? Back to it. What? To buy! It's traded.
He did a double take there. He didn't realize, he couldn't believe that Sadak was in that spot. 4v4.
Door open wide. Boombot. Prowler in his face. Shot fired, but bullets received on either side. Aspas seeking to really just try and collect that kill as well. He was hot on his heels, and he has taken towards the back of the site. Control is theirs. But you got to try and cross this sight line, and something's still here, but the operator, he's got off of it. For just a moment, just a chance. Nade at the feet. It's gambled incorrectly. No damage really being done! No way! Not a chance! PaperX! They're here to stay. Denied any chance. The spike really getting planned, and now it's a 2v4, and this is for the map. Exultations and cheers. The crowd are on their side for PaperX to close this one out all the way through. Jing, satcheling, classic gameplay, running and gunning, lest you do not stand a chance.